What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I would like to welcome you back to another episode of the Cush Concierge, something for the people where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about root work, conjure, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. Now, today, we're going to be diving into the power of the Waning Gibbous Moon and Saturn's influence on our spiritual and practical lives. Now, Saturdays are ruled by Saturn, so making this the perfect day for protection, banishing, and setting strong foundations, right, for the upcoming week. Now, whether you're working to clear out negativity, reinforce your boundaries, or set long-term goals, today's energies are aligning to support you. So let's get into the magic of the day and how you can harness it for your highest good, right? Now, the moon phase that we're in today is a waning gibbous moon, and it is in the sign of Libra. This is a time for release, reflection, and refinement. I need you to focus on banishing work, protection work, and clearing out any stagnant energy, again, that followed you from the previous, 6 days? Now, the planetary ruler of the day being Saturn is going to encourage you to focus more so on discipline, ancestral wisdom, and long-term planning. Today is ideal for grounding and building strong foundations. Getting outside, working out in nature, taking time to let the air and the sun, hit you, touch some trees, do what you need to do, take deep breaths, because we are coming out of hibernation. Okay, next week is spring equinox. Now, with the elemental energy being in earth, we have a sense of wanting to build on stability, structure, and manifestation. I always say it's not about what you want to do. Nothing that you want to do is out of your reach, not a single thing. It's about your perspective and you recognizing the steps that it's going to take for you to get there. Your focus today magically should be banishing negativity, protection, and strengthening your spiritual boundaries. So today, make sure that you are cleaning your area, doing your weekly sweeping and mopping, spiritually, resetting your altars, cleaning those off, getting ready for fresh flowers, just really refreshing your space. A lot of times we wash our laundry on Saturdays. Again, this is something, in the Rootwork and Conjure in the Southern Life show period that you see our parents and our elders do when we were younger. And to me, it's a reason for that, right? Okay. Now, let's see what the card of the day is going to be. Now, we have the card of the day being the Hierophant. So it's a good day to honor tradition, again, spiritual wisdom, and reinforcing structure in your life. Now, what I would see that as is needing to seek guidance from your ancestors, elders, or your spiritual mentors today. Focus on discipline in your root work and your spiritual practice. And this is a great day to reinforce rituals and routine, like Virgo energy, you know what I'm saying? We fresh in that, right? So I would say, what would your favorite Virgo do? And that's how you, to me, will refine, your hustle and the projects and the things you're getting ready to do for this springtime. And then on the flip side, you also want to make sure you're not being too nitpicky. You're not being too much of a perfectionist, So wherever you fall in that polarity, make sure you are looking to where Virgo is in your chart, or just, again, like I said, what would your favorite Virgo do? Or what don't you like about your favorite Virgo, and what would you change about that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So, try that. Just a fun little project for you. Now, you need to use this energy to basically clear out what no longer serves you. Virgo does rule the digestive system. So if you feeling the urge to fast, like I say, you feel the urge to clean, you feel the urge to throw shit away, you just want to get rid of bad habits. You just feel the urge to get organized, right? That's that Virgo energy. So you need to use that. Also use this energy to reinforce your boundaries. Let them know you're serious. Now, Astrologically, again, the sun is in Pisces, so we've got heightened intuition, deep emotions, and spiritual insight. Now this is going to be a perfect time for dream work, divination, and working with water magic, right? What is water magic? Water magic is like water, spiritual baths, foot washes, floor washes. You can even do candle magic in water too, so that's a good thing. Getting your moon water on specific moon phases, specifically the full and the new moon. But hey, you might have other purposes that you want to seek water out for, okay? Might want to, like I say, reinforce your spiritual baths right now. They're great before sunrise, and just really water magic. I ain't gonna do too much more. Just know it's lit right now. Now the moon being in Libra is calling for balance, harmony, and aligning your relationships. And this is going to be a good time to resolve conflicts and focus on being fair. You know what I'm saying? Releasing, any sort of ties that don't serve you. Releasing habits and relationships that don't serve you. And this could be friend, foe, family, whatever. If it doesn't uplift you in this time, if it doesn't allow you to move freely, it's holding you down, it's making you feel sluggish and sleepy and down and not motivated, you need to let it go, Now, Saturn's influence is going to, again, tap into confirmations, discipline, and karmic lessons. This is going to make today powerful for your ancestral work. So I am going to do a tribe reading for the ancestors, an extended one, Patreon vibes, okay? But again, we're going to be setting long-term goals today because you are about to do a run. The new year is upon us, spring being the new year, right? And you're going to focus on your protection rituals too, okay? So y'all know I said set your protective wards, refresh them. I want to go into the layers of spiritual protection, that one might work with. So be on the lookout for that content in that workshop, because there is layers, especially when you are walking the walk of being the cimarron, being the black sheep, being the change maker. You want things to change. So you're gonna get a lot of you're gonna get a lot of residual energy. And I think protection and cleansing is so much it's one of those things, how you go to college and you only do certain classes for the first 2 years. You don't get to your master what you actually do until your third or fourth year, maybe, and don't let you be a fifth year senior, you know what I'm saying? And then you got a PhD and a master, you feel me? So I feel like when you're getting started, I feel like it's just bomb to immerse yourself in cleansing and protection work, because once you out here and you get started and you expose yourself in a spiritual sense, ain't no going back. And you never know what type of energy you're gonna get, in addition to the shit you already battling, on your lonesome, right? In addition to that. But yeah, so be mindful. Now, Mercury retrograde is in Aries today. So now, you don't want to have too much impulsive communication. Make sure you double check and count to 10. And avoiding unnecessary conflicts, because it's not even about you getting your point across. It's about you giving your energy away. Okay? You are giving your energy away. So you need to fuel that energy into making a better you, creative projects, and mastering yourself, mastering your craft, which is yourself, also your craft shit. If you got something you want in a project you're doing, now would be the time to be getting well versed. Okay. Now, Saturday rootwork and conjure. So remember I told y'all I had a little, gift. I come bearing gifts. We focusing on protection, banishing negativity, and stabilizing energy. Now, this is your ritual of the day, which is just going to be a banishing negativity spell. First things first, you're going to write down the habits, people, or energies you want to release on paper. Preferably parchment, brown paper, torn on the sides. It ain't supposed to be cute, like too cute, okay? You're going to, secondly, anoint a black candle downward, right? Things you want to move away from you, you're going to rub downward, right? And you're going to anoint it with banishing oil, and you're going to roll it in rosemary and cayenne. Now, what I like to do is lay it out on like aluminum foil or like my plate, and I do it like that. Now, make sure you put intention into your herbs and your candles and your oils when you do this. You can't just expect them to know exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, 3, you're going to light the candle and burn the paper safely, which is going to be you visualizing negative energy dissolving around you, like it's moving away from you. Now, in addition to this, make sure you are cloaking and protecting your work. Okay? You around this candle should have a salt circle, a sea salt circle. And you need to have told that sea salt circle what you needed to do. And you are going to put that candle inside of that sea salt circle, then light that candle, okay? And you can even do it wide enough for your cauldron or your where you're going to burn your paper, so that all of that work can be done inside of that salt circle, right? Okay. Now, 4, make sure you dispose of your candle remains at a crossroads or bury them away from your residence, okay? I'm going to say my suggested spell work for you today, as well as maybe do a protection sachet, or what I like to call a mojo bag, you know. You're going to combine some black salt, crushed eggshells, and black tourmaline in a small bag. Again, always make sure you blessing and cleansing and telling your stuff what you needed to do. And this is what you're going to carry for ongoing protection from negative influences. Now, if you do not want to make your own, or this is not something you're comfortable doing, you know, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to make you a mojo bag, okay? Now, what I usually like to do is I set them up for you, and so you can put your energy into them. I always say send you something to activate it, okay? And you will continue to feed this bag, you know, monthly. And then, you know, depending on your situation, you refresh it and keep going. I feel like if you're a person that is out there, like you need like a talisman. And I like to do talismans too. Excuse me, because talismans, you can wear them as jewelry. You can wear them every day, you know, and you don't have to kind of always redo it. But a mojo bag is cool too when you got a little something going on. But I also think talismans are good. Now, what you can do is also, you could start off with this mojo bag, which includes your talisman. And then after that period of time of wearing the bag, activating the talisman, then you can wear the talisman as your jewelry on your person, okay? Does it make sense? That's how I work it. But yo, this is gonna be good though. But yo, just make sure you're using today's energy wisely, because you know, creating strong spiritual foundations is going to be necessary moving forward. It's not about anybody else. It's about what you think and what you believe, and how you plan on executing this next phase of your journey. So you have to be rooted and booted, and you have to be strong in your convictions, and you really have to be knowledgeable. So always a student. Ask your spirits and ask, you know, and then do your research. Period. And releasing what no longer serves you, reinforcing your personal power. This is something that is going to also be good for you moving forward. You're shedding and you're transforming. You have to be sure. Okay? You got to be sure. Are you sure? Now, reflect on your ancestral wisdom and any karmic lessons that can guide you on your journey. What I've been noticing a lot lately is the breaking down of like the karma that comes within your ancestral line is very easy to detect. And once you are willing to be honest with yourself, I feel like that's where the work comes in. And now it's that time, reflecting. So we are, like I said, we are going to do a poll. You know, we're definitely going to do a poll because I feel like the ancestors have something to say today. They always have something to say, though. No shade to the folks. But yeah, so drop your comments. Let me know. How are you working with today's energy? How are you getting along, okay? What's what? And stay tuned for the upcoming episode, which is going to be the try reading for today, y'all. Okay? Love you. Mean it. Let me know if you need me. Links in my bio. Bye.